Vail in Colorado was the location for snowboarding's 2019 Burton US Open. In the men's slopestyle final, it was America's Olympic gold medalist Red Gerard, who was hot favorite to win his first US Open title.
The one thing that I will say about Red Gerard, it was evident that he had the talent in the bag of tricks very early on, where a lot of younger kids as teenagers seem to develop their style over time. Red Gerard had it at like 15.
Switch backside 1260 for Red. You're correct. Yeah, you saw it coming. He was the golden child. The writing was on the wall. Frontside 1080, taking off way back on that side transfer. A couple off access dips in that 1080. And the backside triple cork 14, the trick he learned here at the US Open a couple years ago. And he goes deep on that. No speed issues for young Redmond there.
Picking up where he left off in qualifiers, Red Gerard coming correct on his first attempt and what will undoubtedly be the top score of the day.
The 18-year-old set down a perfect early marker with a score of 80.5 to take an early lead. Try as they might, the rest of the field struggled to better the teenager's score. Canada's defending champion Mark McMorris fell on his final attempt and could only take third. Sweden's Sven Thorgren took second as he too fell as he tried a huge trick on the last feature to beat Gerard's score.
I mean, it's just crazy. I never thought I'd ever win it. So honestly, when I found out I was at least gonna get third, I was juiced up. Usually like fifth and fourth are my spot. So you don't even know how special this is. I mean, it's just crazy. The people that have won this and to be a part of it is absolutely psycho. And just to be a part of this podium is berserk, so.
And the women's slopestyle, a noticeable absentee from the final was defending champion Jamie Anderson. The American failed to qualify. With one of the biggest names missing from the lineup, the competition was wide open, and New Zealand's Zoe Sadowski-Synnott took full advantage.
The switch 50-50, switch back one off, now coming forward. So switch on the first two rails, judge is gonna like that, absolutely. Switch into this first jump with the switch backside 900, puts it down. Use that in semifinals to be the top qualifier. Frontside 720 with a mute grab off the side transition. Final feature, things are looking good for the young Kiwi. And up backside 540 with the stale fish grab. And Zoe Sadowski-Synnott, we've seen each of our 6 finalists, Brandon, put down a solid first of 3 runs. This is beautiful.
The 18-year-old scored high on her first run, setting a total of 82.5. With no one improving on their second run, it fell to the USA's Julia Marino to overturn Zoe's score.
She is the only rider that can knock out our current leader, Zoe Sadowski-Synnott. She's gonna have to do it right here, right now.
And a good start with the 50-50 to front lip. Board slide same way, 270 out. 50-50 back one out. It's the grab. Coming in switch, cab double underflip signature to Jules Marino's runs. And puts that down. She has that trick so dialed into the crippler, getting inverted, going deep, absorbing the impact. Here she is, final jump. What are we gonna see? 1, 2, backside 900.
And with that, Zoe Sadowski-Synnott is guaranteed a victory here at the Burton US Open. Wow.
It feels amazing. Just this whole season, like, went 100 times better than I ever expected. And finishing the season with the US Burton Open win is just like icing on the cake, and I'm so happy.
After the excitement of the slopestyle, the halfpipe finals followed. The men's season has been dominated by Australia's Scotty James, who has won every competition entered, and he was looking to add a first US Open title to cap off a perfect year. However, Japan's Raibu Katayama had other ideas.
And here's Raibu in the pipe for his first of 3 attempts at another podium appearance. Starting off blasting that method air into the front side 1080, going so large. Cab double cork 1080 with tail grab again, landing in that critical high position on the half pipe walls where you want to be. Front side 900 into the backside. Oh my goodness, 1260. And a front side 1260. Did you just really go back to back 12?
Putting in a superb 90.4 score, Scotty James had to pull out something special to beat Katayama.
With the switch backside 1080, very technical way to start your run. Backside 1260, and links that into a front side 1080. Now coming in switch with the cab 1080, back around to forward. 10s on 10s on 10s here for Scotty. And the front side double cork 1260, utilizing every bit of this 650-foot-long half pipe. Scotty James, first of 3 runs on his campaign to have the perfect season, Brando. It's off to a great start here.
And a 92 for Scotty James, up into first place. Wow.
In an attempt to finally end the Australians' dominance this season, Raibu threw everything at his final run.
Oh, going for the backside 1260, but he can't get it. We got a victory lap coming our way for Scotty James with the perfect season.
It's absolutely amazing. It's been a dream of mine to win this event, and today I was able to make that come true and have my whole family here, which made it even more special. And why it's special is just because of the history behind this event. So many amazing people and riders have won this one, and for sure I think it's been my favorite win of the year, for sure.
The women's halfpipe final featured the USA's Maddie Mastro, who decided to make history on her final run.
Singing her way into her third and final run. Here's Maddie Mastro, starting it off with a beautiful method air. Cleans that up from her second run, frontside 540 with the stalefish grab. Into the backside 540.
Already looking so much better than run 2, DC.
Yep, frontside 720. Now for her first switch trick, the hawk and flip. Gets that around, lands great. What do we got here? The double crippler! And she puts it down! Making history, Brando, into the method. Oh my goodness! Yes, she has not landed that in contest. Only woman to ever even do that trick, and it was in a practice. That's the first time I've ever seen her try that in a contest run, and she puts it down beautifully.
.3 on the criteria scores, and I have to imagine this overall is going to be huge. An 84.7, and Maddie Mastro jumping up into first place on her third and final run.
With it all to do, defending champion Chloe Kim was looking for the perfect run.
Oh my goodness, over 15 feet out on that method air, and to the front side 1080 with the tail grab. Coming in switch now. With the switch, front side 900, switch again here, switch backside 540. And another switch trick, third in a row with the cab 1080. So she gets it around, we don't see the new trick, the front side double cork 10.
So here come the criteria scores, a 63.6. That's huge, DC. It all comes down to the overall. An 84.6, and it's not enough to best Maddie Mastro.
I don't think I even realized what was happening until I got to the bottom and was like, what did I just do? And it kind of just like started hitting me, this flood of emotions of what I did. It didn't really click till I got to the bottom.
4 brand new winners of the Burton US Open to cap off another remarkable season in snowboarding. Scotty James has proven unstoppable in the halfpipe, and women's snowboarding hit new heights as Maddie Mastro continues to push boundaries in the sport.